I was ready here now to paint this red oxide paint. I've gone down all the wells and just soaked all the wells in paint and just kind of brushed it along just to fill up any holes. And I'm just getting the spray paint now, just normal red oxide paint. And I've thinned it out with 10% thinners. So I'll see how that goes. Just hopefully get it in. Hopefully 2 coats will do it. And then I think I'm just going to use something like, I don't know, hammerite or something like that, just for the bottom for white. I can touch up easy if anything happens. Alright, so give this a go spraying this in. That's that all primed in there. I stopped the camera there. I ran out of that red oxide paint. I went up and bought stuff you use for farm buildings, and it looks like there's a shine on it. See the difference there? I just hope it mats up a bit and it doesn't have a shiny finish, because I want the next paint around the colour to bed into it and not flake off if it's shiny. See how it goes now. But it's a solvent base, so whatever I put on it should eat into it and stick to it, I hope. Yeah, so I'll let that dry there for the night. And I don't know what I'm doing about the colour. I was just going to go get hammerite, because I need to order paint, but it's not going to be here for a couple of days. I want to get this painted and dried so I can turn it over for good and I never have to turn it back again. I want to get the top done, and I want to get it outside so I can get the truck in and get the toolboxes on the truck. So I want to get this turned over, painted turned over, and then I'm going to make the headboard here, and then get it painted and get it shipped outside. So I just want to get the headboard, the frame made, and then I can work on the headboard on its own in here. Once I have the frame made, and that can be done separate and painted separate and then put out, and then the truck can come in and I can get the toolboxes done and then start working on the engine, whatever's wrong with the engine. I'm going to leave that there now. Like and subscribe if you like these videos. Cheers. Alright, I've just started the first step of the painting this body white. This is the cheapest commercial truck paint white I could get. It's actually a nice white, it's not too bad. I thought it would be a bit more cream like the DAF, normal DAF colours are. The DAF ice white is like cream. That's more like a Ford frozen white. €12.50 a litre including tax, including VAT, like there's a fairly good price for it. It's cheaper than Hammerite or anything like that. I just have to add the hardener, a bit of thinners. What I've done there is I've mixed up a bit and just gone along all my wells. And all this rail in here, I painted up under the bottom and just kind of the edge here. I can get the rest of the spray gun. I'm going to go for breakfast now, let that flash off. I'm using I ordered 2.5 litres of hardener, but this isn't this fast hardener, U-Pole. I have another fast hardener there, but after 10 minutes, the whole thing goes to jelly. And this was mixed up, that's still runny. You see the time I started painting, I had to time it because I want to see how long it'll last. 43, that's 30, that's 50 minutes ago. Jesus, and it's still not gone off. So that's not fast hardener. The other fast hardener, I painted the rims of the truck the silver, and half the pot in the gun went to jelly after 10 minutes. So I was a bit worried about that, so that was just a test here. That's why I opened that. I'm trying to use up all my other hardeners because I have like 3 tins of hardener open. I opened that just to give a test. I'm going to use that on this whole body here, I think, to try and get rid of it, because I don't like using kind of fast hardener. And when I go to the other side to the blue, I can't have it flashed off and have a dry spot where I had to stop to mix a new bit and it flashed off, and then I'd have like a dry spot halfway down the body in the blue, because it's going to be shiny and you'll see it. Right, so I'm going to let that flash off. I'm going to come back up and mix up the paint. I bought 6 litres of this white, which I'll check the price now, and the Ford Gentian blue was 20 euros oh no, it's 25 euros a litre including VAT, because I got 4 litres and that was 100 euros. Alright, I'll leave that there now. The next bit now will be spraying this in. Couple of days later here, that's it painted, got a good thick coat on it. For some reason I forgot to paint the pin, I don't know why. But over here is where the water was dripping, and there's a couple of places where I went too heavy with the, when I was spraying, I went along like this and I put way too much paint in there, and the thinners ate into the paint below it and peeled it up. So what I'm going to do is just I'm going to scrape that off. That's why I done it there. Just going to scrape it off and paint it with Hammerite. makes no big deal on the bottom end. It's just the top end. When I turn it over, I need to keep that clean. I'm going to leave that video there. Hopefully in a next one I will be turning it over and starting with it.